Hello and welcome! This is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more RimWorld, returning to a no-hope playthrough. And I note that this machining table does not have power, so we should probably remedy that. It seems like the easy solution is just draw the power over a little bit. That should be probably good enough. Although we might not have power over here. Alright, so let's take a look in our production. What do we have that we don't yet? We don't have an electric tailor bench. Let's flip that around. If I put that there, we could put another thing here. What else don't we have? We don't have a sculptor's table. I'm not really particularly worried about that. Do we even have anybody that's good at art? I would have to look at that. Old Ben is tallied for art. Got a 7 skill. Now, we don't have anybody particularly good at art, so I'm not really concerned with that at the moment. But a tailor bench would probably be useful. I don't think we have a smithy. At least I don't think we do. Whether or not we need one, I don't know. We do need a drug lab. I've been kind of putting that off. We don't have that many components, though. I have to keep that in mind. We also don't have the crematorium either, so... Okay, so we've got a few things here, but I think the first priority I'm going to put forward is the electric tailor bench. Unfortunately, it is going to cost me components, whereas this one would not. I kind of like the idea of having the hand tailor bench because of the lack of needing components, but I think we use our power when we can. So, put the tailor over here. And then we'll have this spot here for anything else we might want, like the machining table, or... not machining table, the smithy. And... I think that was it. We also... the sculptor's table we don't have, but I think the tailor is going to be more important. Okay. So I would say that probably the next priority on our list is to get ourselves another fridge, because this one, either expand it or get another one. I think get another one at this point, because this is starting to get a little bit... you know, we're getting too full here. We need more space. We need probably a lot of space. Now, I don't want to build anything over here because it'd block the wind turbine. I also don't want to build it too far away from our main kitchen. Alright, so the important thing is we're still working on those turret construction. Alright, well, we'll give Leia something to do here. Probably already mined out most of the steel, so... I'm just trying to figure out what I can do with the space that we have. I may put something over here just to use the space. It's a long walk away from where we need to go, though. But I really don't know what else to do. I don't have much space in this base anymore. We could put like a smaller fridge over here, but that would get filled up really quickly. We need more space. We're just producing so much food, it's getting to the point of ridiculousness. But the problem is, well, if we put a big fridge here, we could run the power from here, not affecting the turrets. So, alright. What do we have as far as material, though? Nothing. We have no wood. We have no stone. That's a problem. We could make this a fridge. I mean, that's kind of a silly place to put a fridge, but... Alright, so material is a problem at the moment. And I'm gonna have to think about what to do about that. Stone cutting is gonna be tricky. Wood we grow ourselves. There's only so much of that we get. We could haul stuff. Would be a good thing to haul. Maybe all this stone here. And we can turn that into walls. We're just gonna have to wait until the trees grow up to get more wood. We're definitely material short. Alright, so as a result, we can now unsuspend the stone block creation. And we are probably running low on ostrich meat, I would imagine. Once we have this big fridge done, I'm probably going to disassemble all this stuff so we have more room in the production facility. Han. Well, I would imagine Han's probably sick, so take a look at Han. No, he's not sick. What is his problem? In a moderate amount of pain. Well, that's something. Feeling terrible. Tired. Well, tired he'll get rid of. Okay, we've almost hauled all this stuff away. Okay, we almost got all of it inside the base. That should be a fair amount of sandstone when we're done cutting it. Never did finish this. Wonder what's up with old Ben. He does need treated. Chewbacca, where are you? Treat. And I'm sure Leia needs treated too. Yep. Seems like Han's the only one that ever gets treated. Got a psychic drone. Okay, so female. It is medium. Okay. Well, that sucks. Okay, and old Ben, you're gonna come treat Leia. Because if we don't treat Leia, she's gonna be having some problems. She's got a psychic drone. She's got the nanites, which are still a problem. Don't know when they ever go away. Apparently, takes a long, long time. And we're going to... I'm assuming we don't have enough meat here. Oh, no, we should. Continue with the fine meals. We just have the problem of the prop door. Well, hopefully old Ben finishes this sometime. We have the plague! And Luke has it, and R2-D2 has it. Alright, let's take a look at this plague. I'm going to turn you on to full medical. These are our fighters too, so this would be a bad time for this to strike. And we've wasted a lot of our medicine on this stupid psychic drone crap. Alright, so you're going to come over, treat Luke, who's the more important of the two. Then you're going to go treat R2-D2, who's still important. Alright. Sure you have a medical bed and a doctor. Make sure that Luke gets proper treatment and spends as much time in bed as possible. I don't have a medical bed. I never really did get around to doing that. Alright. So I don't know how bad the plague is, but I'm going to assume it's pretty bad. Especially as their immunity number it starts so low. And it starts relatively high. We might get screwed over here by this plague. I mean, these are two of our more useful people. I don't know how often they need to be treated. And there's the last of our medicine, too, so... Oh boy. Well, I'm gonna have to go back to simple meal production. Because if I don't, we're gonna have propped open fridges for quite a while. Okay, well, here's hoping that we don't die from the plague. Oh, we can turn it into a medical bed, I guess. Didn't really think about that. As long as they're sick. I'm gonna have to stay on top of their treatment, too. And making sure they're getting fed and stuff, because I get the feeling that our colonists are not going to do a particularly good job at doing that. Let's go ahead and just... So I can't feed R2-D2? Why not? Alright, well, I guess old Ben's taking care of it. This is going to delay things. So, nobody fed her, right? I mean, she doesn't necessarily need it right this second, but... On top of the fact that she's got a psychic drone affecting her, she has the plague, too. This is going to be a mess. It's like it's counting her as not being there, and it's kind of pissing me off. Oh. Not sure what just happened there. How did we end up here? Okay. That was weird. Alright, let's keep an eye on these guys. Treating in a few hours. Well, he's going to do it anyway. There we go. Now, Luke is getting immunity much faster than R2-D2 is, so I'm hoping he pulls through. He's younger, maybe that has part to play in it. Hers has also progressed further, I think. Oh no, they're about the same. Look how fast it goes, jeez. Okay, very soon we're gonna need to treat him. So I'm on it. As soon as that ticks down, I got old Ben on it. Okay, old Ben. Whatever it is you're doing, I apologize. You're gonna be drafted. I'm gonna start moving you over this way. Okay, what do we got here? Yep, now it's time. So, undraft you. Just did that temporarily. Okay, he's already doctoring. Good. At this point, we're going to have to use a little bit lower tech meds. I don't know how good that's going to turn out for us. But we're going to try, and then R2-D2 probably needs it too. So whatever old Ben's doing, he needs to cut it out. I really don't know what's going to happen with this plague. It makes me very nervous. Still counted as minor. And both of our people. She's far behind Luke, though, and building up an immunity. Luke is building it fast. She's building it much slower. So I'm really worried. We also have to keep an eye on his need for food, things like that. It would not be ideal having the same problem over here, though. I'm having a hard time getting him to do what I want him to do. Alright, well, we'll keep an eye on plague. 6 hours. So we're looking at sometime in the morning. Okay, psychic drone ending. That helps. Okay, what is her problem? Does need food. There's nothing I can do about mood. That's one of the things that kind of pisses me off when somebody's sick. I'm sorry, not mood. Yeah, joy, that's what I meant. Can't do anything about their joy-deprived nature, and that's kind of crap, in my opinion. Feed. Well, as well. Then we'll feed Luke, too. He probably needs it. It must be at a set point you can only feed them. Okay. Feed. And then you can go to bed. It is on the major phase, so once it gets to 60%, we're talking a major. 64% immunity. 53%. So hers has not gone into the major phase yet. Okay, so how many hours do we have now? Treating? About an hour, so go for it at a faster speed, but okay. Very soon. Now we need to wake him up. Treat. Now we should have a lot of medicine in the bank. As far as not the good medicine, the lower tech medicine, but again, it's better than nothing. His immunity is ahead. Hers isn't, though. Old Ben, what are you doing? Treat her first. Then you can do whatever you want. Now her mood's improving. Alright. It's progressing, and we have luckily not been distracted by anything. This would be a terrible time, in my opinion, for a raid of some kind. And I'm getting lucky in that regard. It's winter time. I haven't really been paying attention to the outdoor temperatures. Indoor temperatures seem okay, though. For the most part. It's chilly in here, but I don't really care about a storeroom. And all this time, I've been forgetting all about Han and Leia and old Ben. Okay, so far, they have all been treated, so that's good. A cargo pilot named blah 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 wants safety, being chased by pirates. No, we're ignoring. As much as this guy might be a good person to pick up, I can't afford this. 2 of my combatants are severely sick. And as much as I could turn on my defenses, I just am not ready for an attack. I'm sorry, Max Alterman. You might have been a good addition to the squad, but sorry. Your timing is poor. All right, let's focus on our sick. 67%, 62%, 76 and 71. Okay, one of our refrigerators broke down. Happens. Be fine. Okay, now where are we? 4 hours. He's almost immune. I'll give him another day or so. R2-D2 I'm more concerned about. Our immunity keeps staying behind the sickness. I think we're gonna lose R2-D2. I'm not sure if there's anything I can do about it either. We might leave the treating to Chewbacca, although that might be a mistake. Because old Ben's exhausted. Okay, we're less than an hour. Okay, that's good. Retreat. I haven't seen if he needs fed. Probably he does. Yeah, he does. We'll feed him after we're done treating him. R2-D2 might still be okay as far as needing treatment. Yeah. Okay. You're already doing that. Good job. Okay. Now what are you doing? No, you're not going to do that. You're going to treat R2-D2. Okay. 88%. I think if I had good medicine this whole time, R2-D2 might have made it. But now I'm not so sure. You're going to feed her berries. Interesting. Okay. Immunity's just behind her sickness. He's got extreme plague now. But he's got 90% immunity. I think this is the key moment here. Old Ben probably needs treated at this point. No, he's still good to go for a couple hours. Quite possible I'll forget to treat him. See where Leia is. 1.5 hours. And Han's the other man. Where are we? Another... Okay, so he's good to go for a while. Alright, so let's just watch our patients here. 5 hours for treatment. 95% immunity. Well ahead of the sickness at this point. She's still behind, but closing possibly. 6 hours before she needs treated. It's going to be close with her. Luke, I think, will pull through. He's at 97. We got a few hours to go. Okay, battery just broke down. That sucks, but what can you do? You going back to bed? You were just in bed. Punk. Alright, 3 hours. I'm not sure if he needs treated after he gets the immunity. Uh-oh. Well, if she stays away from people, she'll be fine. Might have to draft Han to keep her out of trouble. It's... Uh-oh. That's what we didn't want to have her do. We don't want to lure her towards the guns. They'll fire at her. They won't care. May have to draft here. Oh, she ignored me. It says berserk, but here she's just wandering. Okay, undraft. Go to bed. Good job. Alright, so Luke, where are we with you? You've got your immunity. Okay. R2-D2 is the real problem here because she will not be treatable while she is in this state. Okay, so Luke might need feeding. Oh, he's gonna go get himself food. Good job. I'm gonna have to be careful here and watch. Well, you know what? This is a good point to go ahead and put a cut in the video. So Luke is better for the most part. I mean, he's still sick. Let's go treat old Ben. We probably need to treat the others too, yeah. How about you treat Leia? Because you're a doctor as well. But in any case, I think we're going to go ahead and put a cut here. R2-D2 is a real unknown whether she's going to pull through. We've got half an hour almost before she needs treated again. She's in really bad straits, but she is not really treatable while she's in a berserk rage. I don't know how long this is going to last. It could last hours. But in any case, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.